Hi, this is Joe Wang here with more tips and examples on how to live a fruitful life. Today I'll be talking about fruitfulness in moving on with mistakes. Because sometimes, especially for me, sometimes I dwell in mistakes, I dwell in my wrongdoings, and sometimes it comes to a point that I dwell in it so much that I don't know, what to do next. I don't want to move on. Like, I just keep dwelling on it and keep thinking about it, and then I just feel miserable and feel sad about it. And the reason why I'm talking about this is actually because a few weeks back, I just finished this game, Knack 2. Now I know, for a lot of people, this game, doesn't get good reviews. For a lot of people, they don't really like this game. This game has gotten a lot of not so good reviews. And for a lot of people, they're even surprised at how Knack 2 even exists. Because especially that the Knack 1, which they developed during a launch title for the PS4. Like a lot of people didn't like it. It didn't get too many high reviews. But for me, I played this game. This game basically has this Knack, this giant human being, which helps the human civilization to fight the robots, to kill the robots, to diminish the robots once and for all, because the robots are coming over. The robots and the goblins are basically coming over to attack them and try to rule the world. For me personally, I really like the fun mechanisms. I feel like, yes, the game can be repetitive due to, just a lot of those, lots of platforming and basically just like hack and slash. But you know what? Like I actually really enjoy the game mechanics, unlike what a lot of people say. But besides the point, there's this one quote which is related today because the thing is that this Knack, this guy, his other friend, there's this other buddy called Lucas, where he made a horrible mistake in the game. I won't tell you exactly what it is because, again, like I said, I don't give spoilers. I want you guys to, if you guys are interested to picking it up, definitely I want you to enjoy the game, enjoy the story. But basically, what Knack taught his really close friend, Lucas, he said that, he gave this quote, we all make mistakes. What matters is what you do next. And the thing is that quote resonated with me today because the thing is that it reminds me of how I made a mistake recently, and it's something that I have kept dwelling on, and I know that I should stop dwelling on it. So the thing is that I'm going to PAX. I'm going to PAX West. If you don't know what PAX West is basically a video game expo convention that's held in Seattle every year. Kind of towards like the beginning of September, August and beginning of September. And the thing is that me and a buddy has already kind of wanted to go at first. Me and a buddy of mine want to go, and we have been talking about it actually since last year September 2018. And the thing was that, however, I'm one of those people, where I don't wait till the last minute to plan trips, but the thing is that I don't plan too much early in advance, for anything, even for a big or small trip. And the thing was that he said, all right, I'll let you know when the tickets will come up. I said, all right, cool. Let me know when to get the badges and tickets for the expo. And then the thing was that I didn't think about a trip from September till like May. I just didn't really think too much about a trip. Like, I was just busy with other stuff, and And the thing was that, however, I told him before that, like that I was supposed to, that I can try to, figure out the living arrangements. And the thing was that, however, I didn't do the job. And then all of a sudden, towards to when the registration opened, he let me know. He said, "Hey, I bought the tickets, I bought the hotel. However, we can only go one day due to the cost of the hotel. I mean, the cost of the hotel that my friend reserved was well over $200 per night. Yeah. So and then the thing was, is that he was saying that basically like he didn't want to spend too much money. Like he doesn't have the money to spend to be at the conference, to the video game conference expo all 4 days. And the thing was that I suddenly thought like, oh shoot, I should have planned earlier, let him know, be clear to him that, or even remind him, like, when is it that I'm gonna be the person who is gonna figure out the place to stay, to remind my friend, so that to give him assurance. So then the thing is that he can just freely just buy the tickets and then just let me know, and then we'll figure out the living, the place to stay. But the thing was that I totally forgot about that. I didn't think about that. Like I said, to me, from May till the end of May till the end of August, I thought that was still a long way stretch, and I didn't know that my friend forgot about what we said earlier, and basically just booked the hotels and all that. And the thing was that due to that, unfortunately, we couldn't get the 4-day batch tickets to go all 4 days, and we had to buy separate day passes. And the sad thing is that one of the days already sold out. So the thing was that I told my friend, was like, hey, maybe we should discuss more about where to stay. I have an idea. Maybe we can go to a hostel and get a lot cheaper. Turns out it worked out that we got a hostel for much cheaper price. But besides the point is that, but then the thing is that ever since then, I've always felt bad. I always felt bad about myself. I felt like, if only I told him earlier that we should, that I would book the place to stay. I'd be clear with the plan and remind him that I'm gonna be the person who books the place to stay. Like, I know some cheap places. If only I told him, reminded him, if only I did all those stuffs, then none of this would happen. I kept on, living with regrets. And the thing is that ever since I played this game, I suddenly realized that, we can't change the past. We all make mistakes. We're human. We all make mistakes. And the most important thing is that I learn my lesson and do better next time. What I mean is for example, for this case, since I learned my lesson that next time I should communicate clearly, also remind clearly, don't assume that people remember, what we said, because it's a while back, but also be clear saying that, hey, I want to help out with the trip. I can find a place to stay, you gotta trust me in this, so the thing is that, that's the thing, is that it's not so much important about how many mistakes we make, but it's more related to, what we get out of it, what we do next. What we do next is really important. Do I learn my lesson and do better next time, or do I just dwell on my mistakes, dwell and feel bad about it and sulk about it, And the thing is that, if and most likely in that case, if I sulk about it, feel bad about it, it won't go anywhere. I don't grow. So the thing is that, keep in mind that, for anything in life, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes, but it's really important that if you make a mistake, learn the lesson, and be determined to do better next time, and life will be so much better that way. So yeah, this is all I have for today. If you want to know more tips and examples on how to live a fruitful life, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.